So you've had a wonderful company conference, you've done a superb workshop, and everybody's motivated and excited, and they get back to the office and they're 2 days behind on their emails and their work, they're overloaded, they take a week to catch up, and then they just go back to doing everything the way that they were. What a waste. What a waste of time, effort, energy, money. We don't want that to happen. What we need these days is to make sure that everything we do at our conferences and events is reinforced in the weeks and months after those events, so that the attitude changes, the mindset shifts, and the actions that we wanted people to do after our events are actually reinforced and done. Well, at Tomorrow Today, we've been working for the last 15 years, speaking at conferences, working with companies in workshops, and we have become passionate about making sure that we help our clients to do precisely this. Make sure that what we do at those events has a real impact and a lasting change in the business. And so we've put together something we call the Magellan Project. It might sound like a strange name, so let me tell you the story. Magellan was an explorer. Heading out of Europe, he believed that he could find a way to travel all around the world. Nobody really at that stage believed that the world was flat, but nobody had ever proved it wasn't. And so he set out on this adventure to go all the way around the world and be the first person to do that and come back safely. He didn't really know what tools he needed. He didn't know what he was going to encounter, and he couldn't take everything he needed on day one. He knew he was going to have to make things up as he went along, and that he was going to need to develop both the skills, the resources, and the people he needed as his journey unfolded. And that's really what we think you're doing at the moment. You don't really actually know 3 years from now, 5, 10 years from now, exactly what your industry is going to look like or precisely how it's going to be shaped. But you want to build the skills, build the people as you go. And so our Magellan Project will help you to do that. If we come and speak at your event, at your conference or a workshop, we are able to add to the work we do at the event, to our presentation or our workshop. We are able to add a series of connections with your team. Typically, this is done in a weekly email that we send to each of your team members. You give us their email addresses and we put them into a system that sends a pre-selected set of resources to them. Each of these is custom designed based on your organization, your people, and the content that we delivered for you. This program can run for just 5 or 6 weeks, or it can run over months or even years into the future. Once a week, or at whatever interval you choose, your team will get a short email. It might be 2 or 3 paragraphs to read that give them a reminder of the content, give them something to think about, and then something to go and do. Each of the insights is something to think about and something to do. Something for the head, something for the hands, and every now and again something for the heart as well. We often package these in the form of short videos, 2 or 3 minute videos that are easy for your team to connect with, engage with, to watch. We're not asking for a lot of time. In fact, that's the point of the Magellan Project. It's these small, regular connections with your team that just get them thinking differently, trying new things, and making sure that the value you are trying to get from your conference, from your event, is actually taken into your organization. So please speak to one of our team, to one of the agents as we're putting together a package for your event. Ask us about the Magellan Project and ask us how we can make sure that that value is added into your business and that the changes you are hoping for actually happen. The Magellan Project, taking us into the future, building our skills as we go along, being successful in what we set out to do.